Good afternoon, everybody. It's Denise here, Denise Junk Journals UK. Thank you so much for joining me. It's lovely to have you here as always. And today I am finishing off this project that's been sat on my desk far too long. This was the November project for Tina at Shabby Dabby Doodah, and it was a design team project. And I'll link all the kits that I've used in the description, but yeah, I'm sure you remember it. It's got lots going on. It's got a very beautiful cover. The kit I used inside was, I believe, Victorian Springtime, and I thought it was grungy pink, but it might not be. There's also some Victorian, it's another kit, Victorian ephemera kit, from Tina's kit in here. And lots of my, we'll have a quick refresh look. Lots of my dyed papers, home dyed, coffee dyed, or tea stained, and what have you. Okay, 2 signatures, quite a bit of lace here and there. Yes, I can say it had a bag in the middle. This beautiful toffee covered sort of a grease-proof bag that we decorated up. It's still got a piece in there. And it's got this lovely scrap pad inside it. Grungy, very very delicious to me. Yeah, and just this piece of, now that's something invoices. Could have been Victorian invoices, no, French invoices, I believe that is. So that just sits in the middle of the 2 signatures. And then the second one's the same. It's just got lots of the beautiful pictures. Some bits of lace, some collaged pieces, and some of my stained and dyed papers for journaling on. 1 or 2 of the lace pockets have got bits of Tim Holtz in them. If I remember rightly, I very much was leaving this. Oh, these are the centerpieces have all got the beautiful chintzy bag on them. Yeah, more they want backing. Oh, a bag back and front. They both have some beautiful scrap papers in, but lots of journaling in it. I want to add a few more journal pieces and interesting pieces. I'm going to make some large journal cards to clip on pages, and maybe a couple of flip outs, depending on how time goes by. So what I've got with me is I've got another envelope here, but whether I'll use that or not, I don't know. So I've got a lot of my book pages with the plain, plain pieces of, excuse me, plain pages on them, for good for writing on, but also, lots of interesting bits on them as well. So that's from my, I've been hoarding this one a little bit, Country Diary of an Edwardian Lady, and it's got 1977 to Sue with fondest love from Dennis. So just a little bit of vintage. These, I don't like the insides of them, as you know, but it's beautiful paper, so I might just back those, make some nice big journal cards out of them. Another pretty piece of my, got everything going on paper, piece of vintage. So, just some very basic raw papers, I guess. And some papers here from Tina's kits. Tina is Shabby Dabby Doodah, for the very few of you who don't know. I just pulled some beautiful pinks and the grungy pink, and I think that might be red birds, I don't know, but anyway, some beautiful pages. There is some small tags on that page. For 2, no, just 1, which I'll put to one side. I might back them and use them on some of those, but what I want to do is make some bigger ones with these. So I think first thing first, we ought to have a look at the tags in here that are already here that need backing. I've also brought, I don't know how you can see up there, but just a few bits out on my desk. Look for adding a bit of pretties. I won't go through and describe everything. I'm sure you can see roughly what's there. If not, you'll be able to see it when I pull it in. Some bits of pretty fabrics, shabby chicy fabrics, and just some washes. So, just the general stuff that I have kicking about. So let's have a look at those. There was definitely 2, so there's probably 4, I think, that want backing. So I'll use some of these beautiful papers for that. Yeah, I wondered about clipping, you know, on here, on pages like this, you know, removable journal cards. Oops, or flip outs, one or the other, or, you know, both in various places, in different places. Oh, where have you gone? You haven't even got one in you. Nor have you. So the front two haven't got one in. So you don't need backing. These do need backing. I like that side for journaling on. I think I put it in there and said, yeah, quite like the plainness of it. You know, so there's no reason it can't be that way round. But I'm going to put some of this really pretty paper on the back of these, and yeah, you can journal on that side or just leave them as pretty. So shall we have, what have we got going on? We've got lots of reds going on, so I think I'm going to go with this. Should we go with the bright one or the fussy one? Let's go with this one. Fussy's not really the word I meant. What did I mean? Let's get those edges off. Right, now we know what we're doing. I can talk to you a little bit. I hope you had a lovely Christmas. Those of you, what am I doing? I don't know. Those of you who are have celebrated. It is, I think it's 2 days after Christmas, something like that. All the days have rolled into one. As felt a bit more hectic than we intended it to be. I don't know if that's just, you know, old age, but yeah, we saw everybody, we fed and watered everybody, we visited all those that we needed to. It was really lovely to have people here. It was lovely to have Mum stay. It was really lovely when everybody went home and left us in peace. I'm sure nobody will be offended by us saying that, because they probably all felt the same. But yeah, it's kind of, it's been busier than I envisaged. Oh goodness me, made a right pig's ear of that. Poor old pig, they must have bad ears. Okay, at least I won't put white on my backing. This is part of the pattern here. It's this lovely, looks like gesso or something supposed to be on it. So yeah, I'll have them both stuck on this side. Shall I use, let's use this. It feels like there's not a lot in it, so that would be a good one to, now I can't find a thing. Nothing or very little is where it should be in my room. I'm looking for a gluing page, so it's going to have to be out of my book page folder, which is pretty full. So I'll glue on them and fold them over, which I've been doing a lot just recently. So I'm gonna have to deal with those soon. We will soon get round to Saturdays, which are using up book pages, because as I tidied up my room, I collected together book pages that were in other parts. Yeah, that's practically empty of my room, so they're all in one place. But what it did was fill up my book page wallet again, you know, for all the loose ones. Let's get rid of that blob somehow. What have I got in my bin? Oh no, a sweetie wrapper. Oh dear, the shame of it. It was the nearest thing in the top of my bin. I did enjoy it. We are stopping the sweeties on the 1st. Well, it might be the 2nd actually. We're aiming for the 1st, but if there's a couple left, you know, I won't be throwing them in the bin. We'll eat them up. Have we stuck you down, or have we just chatted? And yeah, the latter. Just chatted like nothing was happening. Now, of course, this is a scrapbooking paper that I'm putting down, so it's kind of thin card. We're rattling again. What is it on here? I think it's just always going to rattle. I've just got so much on there at the minute. So yeah, it is going to, until I trim it off, it is going to curl up. Right, let's get rid of that, because that's seen better days. I've got another one that's open. Let me just grab them all. That doesn't feel very heavy. Oh, that one's brand new. It's just very heavy. So's that. So what have we got going on? Another one practically empty. I'll chuck the lid now, because we all know where this is going. So what was I saying? Yeah, very hectic Christmas. I have read your comments. I've answered a few, but not as many as I was hoping to. I know one or two of you have had, you know, unexpected bad news at Christmas. I'm sorry to hear that. A lot of you are like me, enjoyed it, but shattered and either playing catch up with sleep or chores or videos. Some of you better than me. I haven't started that yet, but I fully intend to. Neil's still off. We've done a lot of running around today. He's hoping that it's going to be nice enough to go fishing tomorrow. So, you know, if he does, I don't hold out much hope because the weather's been a bit rubbish, hasn't it? But yeah, if it does, that will give me a couple of hours up here in my room trying to find a lot of things. But I don't know where they are anymore, and to sort it out. I've got some lovely bits and pieces off Tanya, who spoilt me as always. But yeah, I need to get front and centre. They're not upstairs here yet in my room. And yeah, presents from family and bits and pieces. Nothing major craft wise, I don't think, but yeah, things that I need to get into my room. And I need to find things like my scrap box, which I took out while Mum was here out the way. I suspect I put it on top of my wardrobe, I don't know, but it's not here. I was looking for a piece of scrap earlier just to write an address on and put my hand under, and it was like, oh, it's not here. It's been rehoused for the holidays. And yeah, that's the case with lots of things. And I think I said to you I enjoyed it a bit emptier. I might not have said it, might have said it to Neil. So some of the things I'm going to try and... Oh, we've done it. You see. Well, it was that way up on the paper, wasn't it? So I don't suppose it matters. I was going to say I've done it the wrong way round. It is quite a nice thickness, that. It's going to be bendy until it's dried. So I'll let them dry. And then I think I'll put some tabs. Tabs, yeah. On the top, you know, to pull them out. Oh, come off my scissors. Thank you. So, what did you guys get for Christmas? Anybody get anything amazing for crafting that they've been waiting for? Couldn't wait to get their hands on. I can't wait to get back to my country mouse journal. But I've got this one, which I'll finish today, and I've got another one just to finish up. Oops. Which was a bit of luck and a strong wind, do they say? A headwind? What is that saying? Good luck and a fair wind, I think it might be. I'm guessing it's a nautical term. I'll get them done tomorrow, and then I'm free to do me mousey. I'm putting that in the bin. So I can start a new scrap box, because I did get some lovely boxes with toiletries and things in for Christmas. I don't know how my corner rounder is. In fact, I've lost a whole shelf off the side here that's got all my everyday things in it. Wonder what I've done with it. Okay, so I won't be round in the corners. I was going to. We'll let them dry, and I'll put some tabs on. So let's have a look at what others we've got in here that need. I think I'm just going to leave that because it's Tim Holtz. Let me get my dauber, which is here. I've obviously rounded the corners at some other point. Yeah, it could be journaled on, or it could be used to make something. I've got that journaling behind it. I suppose I could put a tab on it, but I don't know. We need to make something for those two. I need to remember that. So I think that's where I need to look next. These. Right, I think I was leaving these like this, so I probably need some scrapbook paper. So I think I might have to pull a full 12 by 12 sheet out. And I might use these tags as templates to make two for the front. I don't know. It could be that I made two for the front and I've lost them, or it could be that I didn't make them. I'd have to go back and look at the previous videos, which is not very likely. So let's just, I can reach behind me and get my 12 by 12, so let's just get a new piece of scrapbook paper and quickly make some. There we go. Oh, that's a Beauty, but I'm saving that for something even more special. So it won't be that one. So there's that. Just bear with me while I take all the, like the Tim Holtz and the plain. Oh, that one's nice. I don't even remember that one. But that's very similar, isn't it, to this? So maybe it came in the same pack, but I don't recall it. But that will do nicely. I'll put the lid on these and put them away because I've only been in here today and I've already got a few bits kicking around that shouldn't be. Shall I just draw around them? Have I got a pencil? I must have a pencil here, surely. Got a pen? Doesn't have to be a pen. I really wanted a pencil. Right, am I the right way up? I don't know if there is a right way because the yellow flower is going one way. Yeah, I don't think there is. We'll have the yellow flower up, I think. Oh, I don't know. We'll go that way. I don't think there is a right and a wrong. This the back's lovely. It is quite a deepish green, and it's got like a rose light coloured pattern in it. Oh, well done, Denise. But I think it'll be fine for journaling on, for writing on. And I'm drawing on the green paper in green pen. Sorry, can't see what I'm doing. And I can see it, look, so I'm sure it'll be fine for journaling on. And it's just a nice easy make, isn't it? I think I was probably going to put lace on them, I'm guessing. And I'm not sure where my bits and bobs of lace are, but I will find them. So I think to make that straight, I'm going to do them on the guillotine. You know me and cutting straight. It seldom happens. So we didn't get a white Christmas here in England. Well, Scotland might have. I have seen snow in Scotland, but I don't know if that was post-Christmas. I've seen blizzards, I think, in Scotland, but mainland UK. No, we've had no snow. Unfortunately, we've had a very warm Christmas period. Which I said it's a bit of a two-edged sword, isn't it? Because I said to Neil, you know, because it's so warm, we've not really used an excess of heating. So unless it suddenly turns now, our heating bill should be lighter than usual. So that's always good, isn't it, in this? Well, in climate change and in this economic period where I've got a shadow. Yeah, where fuel is costing us so much at the moment. That's not just the UK, I don't think. I think that's a worldwide issue. So yeah, that's good. But it's not really felt like Christmas, you know, weather-wise for me. It's been too warm, and apart from the stormy days when it's gone dark, you know, we've had quite bright days. Still got a bit of green showing up there. Lovely. It probably would be easy just to cut round it, but for me, I feel this is a neater way to do it. Yeah, I'm not sure how straight. I mean, the lines are straight. I'm not sure how square I've made them, but I don't think my eye can tell the difference. Yeah, they're pretty. Pleased with those. Okay. Oops. There we go. So we are literally just putting those back in, aren't we? All four of them. So let's get some lace if we can for the top. Now I usually have a bit in my drawer here. Let's see. See if I've got anything in here that we can utilise. It's getting a bit thin on the ground. I would quite like some cotton, but in the creamier colour. Bear with me. Oh, sorry about that. I just reached over into my drawers now. I don't know. There isn't any cotton, is there? No, not that one. Not you. Is there anything in here? You're kind of creamy coloured, but you're quite big, aren't you? Yeah, you're too big. No. You're a great big piece. No, all that for nothing. Would you believe it? I had a feeling I had some of that in there, but obviously I don't. I mean, I don't dislike that one on there, but this one needs a whiter. It's quite simplistic, I know, but I quite like it. Yeah, let's have a couple of pieces of that. Not those scissors, Denise. Where are my fabric scissors gone? Or rather, my non-paper scissors. See what I mean? I've had them today as well. I'll have to use these. Drat. I was just looking at that, but I think that might be a bit too much, don't you? That'd be nice on the other side. Kind of a hint of what's going on round there. Maybe. Let's staple them on. I'm thinking. Did I do these ones, did I? Oh, I did. It's the other ones I didn't do. There we go. So anybody looking forward to some new projects that are about to start? Or anything you started just before Christmas and you're about to continue with, like me and the mouse? Now, I know a few of you said you were waiting for the mouse to come out. I'm pretty sure Tanya said I've not spoken to her much over Christmas. We've both been busy, I'm sure she said it was coming out. Well, she did say January, but she didn't say when January, did she? But I would think, knowing Tanya, it will be sooner rather than later. Yeah, I did it. I know this is the front and I did the back of the staple because I'm thinking I might put something, you know, blingy on it. Not those two pieces, not those. Not these. Although they are gorgeous with it. Even just one, maybe just one. Let me cut one off and see. I'm using those scissors, aren't I? Actually, it is rather gorgeous. So there we go. You can't have too much. I think with it being on that background that's sort of the beigey coffee coloured. Cafe au lait, milky coffee coloured. Yeah, it's nice. I like it. I like you. Let's do another one then. Just getting it on straight with a stapler, not quite so easy, but oh, my fingers are well and truly out of practice of crafting, and I think I know I have had some painful arthritis in my fingers over Christmas, and I feel pretty certain it's from eating, you know, sugar and gluten. I'm pretty sure. And I've had a fairly rich diet in as much as I've had some Baileys, 3 or 4 different drinks of Baileys, which, yeah, is not a lot for a young healthy person, but you can tolerate it less as you get older. And I've had snowballs. I've had a couple of lagers. Really gone crazy. I like those. Oh, I did that one the other way around. Was she telling me? No, I'll have to put something on the backs as well, because I can't have one different to the other. Oh, Denise. Should we have bling both sides? You've lost your little... Got two blues together there. No, you're not doing it for me. A couple of these. 4 might be nice. They're not exactly flat back pearls, but they're something like it. The flat black pearly type things. Flat backed, I should say. Yeah, I like the 4. And they go either side of the staple there. So I just thought I would come on and quickly pop some bits in this journal and it would be done and you would get a film. I never quickly finish it. Pop on and quickly finish something, do I? But it doesn't matter. The only downside is I won't be finished in one video, but I will finish it off camera. I'm in my own shadow again, aren't I? Yeah, and get it put on Etsy. There is absolutely nothing in Etsy at the moment, not a single journal. There was just one left, and I think, I can't remember if I sold it on Christmas Eve or the day before Christmas Eve. Anyway, it's gone, and it's gone and been posted now. It's gone. I like that. Let's put them in before we do the other two, and then it's 2 less things on my table. So yeah, so I've got one. I have got one waiting to go in that we finished before Christmas. I didn't get in. I said I didn't think I would. The one with the blue front. Pom pom pom. And hopefully this one then. So I should then have 2 things. Oh, they're nice because they're nice with those pink. Oh yes, I like that. These pink things. So I'm thinking to tie that in. That would be nice with I like it that way, I think. I was going to say with a pink tab, but maybe I don't know now. Look at this beauty. I definitely want this on here somewhere. It's gone a page, doesn't it? Let's have a look at the tabs. No, you're not tabs. Oh, must be the side. Just moving a cup of tea across. In fact, I'll have a sip of it while it's there. See, I've stopped because I'm supposed to be doing those other tabs, but I want a tab on here that's got green and pink. That's nice. I'd like a bigger one. Bigger one of those, please. Any chance? No, not bad. A bit bright on the other side, but yeah, I like it that side. Is it a bit white on the back? Let's bring the back bit down a little bit because we're very much a different colour on the back. And it's very quite white, that. We'll do the edges of the front. Yeah, and I might just put a label. Okay, let's get the art glitter out on the bottom, and that one I'll call done, I think, because like I say, there's plenty of journaling behind it, and I'm going to put a couple of bigger journal cards with journaling space and a couple of flip outs in as well, so there will be plenty of journaling. Oops, come on, don't be being awkward. You've grabbed, haven't you? Part of it grabbed really quick. Yeah, that's not too bad on there. It's more distressed now. Just bring it down a little bit more. That's it. Okay, we might as well put the label on while we're at it, hadn't we? Did I have any here? Not plain ones, I don't think. But as you know, I'm never lacking for plain labels these days. No, nothing in there though. They're not the ones I want. I've got a wire hanging down that's annoying me. Go away. Oh, I've just spotted the lids off that. Go on, there you go. Just something like this, I was thinking, fairly. It's a bit too plain. That round one's nice. What do we think to that? Colour-wise, I mean, it ties in this rather nicely, but I think I will. I think I will. If it was just that and that, I think it would be a bit of a clash, but the fact that it's got the pink and the peach and the pink and the peach, that makes sense. I'm going to go with it. It's very pretty. It's got like a, I don't know what kind of a pattern it is. Don't know. It's got a pretty pattern on it. Oh, maybe I've got the shakes from all the alcohol. I'm only joking about all the alcohol, honestly, but there's not that much in Baileys and Abercaris and a couple of lagers. I mean, years ago I would have drunk hard spirit and quite a lot of it. Let me put these tabs back. In fact, Neil's mum actually sent us a bottle of brandy. It used to be my tipple years ago. I think she's going backwards in her memories because, yeah, it's not the sort of thing I can drink anymore. So it will be going in, you know, Christmas cakes and such like for years to come, and perhaps an odd visitor. Yes, trying to think what I was doing. I was doing the other two of those, which are not in here yet, but perhaps we ought to look where they're going in those pockets. So we've got blue. Sorry, I've moved it out of your way now. I've got blues on them. So maybe I didn't want these. What do we think? Oh gosh. No, I don't think I do. If truth be told, I wanted to say, oh yes, they're fine. But they're not what I want. So let me have a look. My papers. I mean, that one would go nice, wouldn't it? But they're not big enough. One would be, but I want two matching, so no. Got these papers, but they're not big enough either. Oh, heck. Let's get the book out again, the box out again. See what I've got in it that might have some blue. And that one that I really was wanting to save, but I mean, that would go in it lovely, wouldn't it? Oh, let's move this out the way so I can have a proper look. It has got all those lovely blues. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to... Maybe I'll get a full pad of it when Tanya sends an order in. And I'll just add my order to hers with a bit of luck. Okay, you can see it all over again now, aren't you? Perhaps I should just cut it out. Well, I can use the corners. Yeah, I'll cut it out by hand and save you the pain of watching and listening to that guillotine. Twice in one short video. Oh, can certainly see the green on there. So shall I be brave and use the same cut? Go on then. Seems taller. How very bizarre. Not really, considering it was me that trimmed it down. Machine precision is not me. Okay, let's have a look. So this is a graphic 45 for those of you that don't know. Just seeing, does it say what it's called on it? Yeah, Cottage Life Collection. And like I say, Tanya at Shabby Dabby Doodah. Goodness me. Tanya at Tatty Treasure did at least 2 projects, I think, with the pad, and she'll have playlists on them. I'm pretty sure one of them was, if not both of them, was a file folder project. Fairly sure. Wouldn't put my life on it though. Not that sure. And you know, if you want to see the rest of the pages, it's an absolutely beautiful pad. It really is. And I think I told you before, she sent me a few pages of it because I oohed and ahed over it while she was using it. Gorgeous. Yeah, so the back is nice enough look to journal on. Okay, so we put, what did we put on the other one? That light coloured. Some of this on it, because gosh, it's gorgeous, isn't it? I think what I'm going to do is punch a hole. Now it is only thin card or very thick paper, but I think it's strong enough, you know, to stand up on its own as a tag. I think what I'm going to do is punch a hole in the top and just put ring reinforcements, not the heavy metal rings around it. Heavy metal? You know what I mean. The metal eyelets. Okay, shall I be really good and measure the centre? It won't last, but... So I've got 6 centimetres. I don't want it there, do I? About there. In theory, you should be 6 centimetres too. I hope I'm on camera. You are. Down a bit. Let's do them both in the same place. I needn't have done that, had I? I've just done one. Yep. That's it. Ring reinforcements are up here. At least they're in the normal place. That's something. Now I think she even sent me some ring reinforcements in it, but I'll never find them, look, because I pop them all in the same thing. So let's just find a couple of matching-ish. She says. I like that orangey one. But we need 2. So I've got some in here from Violet, some from Tanya, some from, quite a lot from Angie Beaumont. That's nice. That's and some that I did. That's a Tim Holtz paper. Haven't found a matching pair yet. What's that? Something just fell in a cup of tea. I think it was labels. Oh, it was Tim Holtz labels as well. Well, the tea died. Let's put it like that. We'll let them dry and hopefully they'll just look tea dyed. Right, Denise, just grab some. There's a shiny one, I like that. And you had an orange one you liked there. Just use them. Or those. And I'm only going to do them on one side. I'm not doing them on the other. Just a little bit of protection for these holes, because I'm going to put some of that lovely pink, what would you call that? It's off a girl's dress that I bought in the charity shop. I've washed it. It's absolutely beautiful. That's where that rosette came from as well. But I don't know what you'd call it. I'm going to call it dress. I'm going to put some of that beautiful dress through it. So this will just give it a little bit of protection. Okay. So the lid on you, and let's have rid of you. And you should have gone back in that box. Right. So how thin do I want it? Oh, it's grieving me using these scissors. I might have to have a new pair at this rate. I'm trying to have a no spend January now. Oops. I know a lot of people do it, but I'm not going to go without things that we need, but it's really about, more than anything, it's about food. We have got so much so much provisions, you know, food wise in the house, and we spent so much on the run up to Christmas, you know, knowing that you're having guests and things, you do, don't you? And you really have barely touched it, to be fair. We've all had plenty and we've had a lot to eat and drink, but we've barely touched what we bought. Yeah. And rather than, you know, waste it and use it up and give it away and all those things, we're going to, I said waste it and use it up, rather than waste it, you know, use it when we don't want it, that kind of thing I meant. I'm going to plan meals and things and treats and whatever around it. We're not going to waste it. We're going to save our cash and use it. That's a little bit heavy on there. Oh, are you a little bit? Oh, it's lovely. Isn't that lovely? Get rid of those bits. They'll end up on little clustery bits. So, yes, I didn't really get very far, did I? But they're both good jobs done. And then I've got another 2 of these to cover. Right, I will do that off camera because you've already seen me do 2 of those, haven't you? And I do want to do a tip out for some of this other book page. Otherwise, what was the point in bringing it? Oh, I might want to squeeze that in somewhere as well. So let's see where we can, you know, add a bit of journal and a bit of pretty book page. We definitely want to get this in, don't we? This country diary. So yeah, that folded that way, that's going to make a lovely. Do I want to go right at the front like that with it, do you think? The thing is, I don't want to cover too much up of it, so I can either have that bit or that bit. I think I'm folding it over here, I hope you can see. I think I'll keep that bit, the written on bit, and glue that piece down, and I think just going to put it on the front there, right on the edge. I've only just folded it. In fact, have I folded it? No. I'll have to take a little bit off the bottom. I'll take a decent strip, I can use it for something else, can't I? A belly band or something, rather than waste it. That's it. Just a bit of colour back where I chopped it off. Oh, I just got that. Oh, that was good. Look rather than judgment, that was. So you can see where this was actually attached to the, I think I'm going to leave it though. Yeah, where it was actually attached to the book. So I want a page behind there to glue on, so I'm not gluing through onto anything. It's got that lovely lace on the back of this page as well. And then just have it, yeah. So I think I'm going to fabric tack it because it's quite thick. Book page. And it should grab it well. I want it to grab well so that it can be, you know, journaled on without falling apart in somebody's hand. I felt a bit of glue there. Put plenty on that because it's sticking up a little bit, that's it. Make sure it grabs. Beautiful natural aging on the edges of the book. Lovely. I still haven't bought, I did tell you I wanted to buy more books, so I'm desperately trying to use them up. I still haven't bought any books, and I've used lots of book pages up just recently, but we're not dwindling at all. You know, my stash of book pages seems just as big as ever, so yeah. I need to hang fire a little longer, use a few more, because I don't want to just fill it, you know, replace what I've used. I'd like to replace some but have less than I originally started out with. What is underneath you that the front cover? Oh yeah, those beads on the front cover. If I just put a book under it, just so that I can get a good squash down, that's it, that's better. Whoops. Should have maybe inked in there. I'm not on my game. Never mind, too late now. Lovely. Okay, so that's one in. Let's just have a look at it as you turn the page. Yes, I want a tab. I was thinking, do I want a tab on it? I do. I've got some fabric tags in the book, so a couple of these will be good. What have we got opposite? Greens and blues and colours. I love that dotty one. Oh, love both sides of it. Let's fold it over and see, because we've got like a gold sort of monogram type thing there. Yeah, I like that. It caught my eye and I like it. Dobber. Let's put that lid on. Oh, must be cooling down a little bit, because as always when I'm sat here, I just heard the heating kick on. And yeah, it's not been cold today at all. We've been out and on our way back from Bridlington, we went to see Neil's mum. We had to come over the Humber Bridge, which is a toll bridge, to stop and pay. And the chappie who took our toll said, do you know one of your headlights is out? Which we didn't. So we've obviously come home on well lit roads. So we've had to go today and have them both replaced, because they suggest when you have one changed you might as well have them both. They should in theory have the same-ish lifespan. So it could be that you have one replaced and then 2 days later your next one wants doing. But they always suggest, he said. I said yes anyway, but he said it's always suggested you have them both done so that they're, I don't know, equally bright or some such thing. Anyway, it's done. So I went to do that. Went and dropped some more presents off at the kids, the grandkids that Neil's mum had sent. What did I do with those cards that were in there? Oh, they were drying somewhere. Where? Where were you drying? Yeah. Yeah, because I want my corners. Quite like the pink. I wasn't sure about the pink on the front, but I do look. I want the corners rounded in them. And I think we want some lace across there, but I do want this in cream, so I'll hang fire to grab that. So we've done that one. Yep. So I'm looking to put another tip out in this back part. So let's have a look what page I would love to put in. What have we got here? They're partly done. Oh, I like this one with the text on the one side. Typeset print. I'm not sure where it's from, but it is from an old book. You can tell by the paper. I can't remember now. Okay, so let me move these out the way, because I'm not going to have time to put all of those in on this film. And we put it on there, didn't we? But I'm thinking I might put a yes. What is it that I'm going to make? A journal card on there. So let's find somewhere else where we can have a flip out. What did I put on with one of those? Just a tab. Can't remember. Yeah, just a tab. So we've got the same piece there, so I want a tab on you in a minute. Let's just find somewhere to put. I love that lace. Put a flip out on the back. Oh, maybe that one. I want it next to those, and it might as well have writing there. So I don't like the colour next to that one. So I was thinking these two. Where are you? These 2 pages, maybe I could have there's a lot of journaling all together there, isn't there? Maybe you should be a flip up or a flip down. No. I do want you to be a flip out. I think I might be able to trim it down to fit. Let's give it a go. I know we're losing the edge, but it is a little bit dog-eared, isn't it? So it may not necessarily be a bad thing. Yep, that fits. All I've done is taken off plain, no text. So I'm thinking if we have it there, yes, the right way up would be good, even though it's not modern English. Oh, I might like that on show, so let's fold this and have it like that, I think. Yeah, so it's kind of framing it. Again, we've got the edge of the book on here. Don't know if I want it this time. Might take that off. The glue, it's not quite so pretty as the other piece was, in my opinion. So we won't deal with the glue. I'll give that a bit of a bone fold while I've got a spare piece of desk going on. And then I'll just nip the corners so they don't show if I'm not quite straight, mounted straight. Yeah, so if I put it near the end, it kind of protects that thinner paper a little bit. And it flips out to lots of writing. Let me just... I even put some washi as well inside for a bit of pretty and a bit of extra strength. Okay. So this is a bit of precision here for me. Oh crikey, look how long I've been on. Have I been going slow? Possibly. I'm hoping not many people are uploading today, so it shouldn't take too long to upload, in theory. We'll see. I could be completely wrong. Right, so you need to be right on the edge, don't you? Perhaps I should have put that on. There we go. And we need to be the right way up, always good. Not too high up, but it doesn't want to move now, do you? So looks like you're done. Done is done. We're down. Yeah, that's fine. It's nice actually, I like it. Which of these beautiful washes? Hello. Shall we have on here? Should we go with some real bright red, because there's nothing on the page at all. So we can. Yeah. I'm not going to glue it, so it can be removed in theory, should you wish. Don't want a very pointy edge on though. Yeah, like that. So it's all hidden. Oh, we've got red there as well, look. It's not quite the same red. It's all hidden behind there. Pull it out. I don't think I want a tab on that one. I don't. But there was something that I missed. What did I miss? Wasn't those? It was this. Let me put my lid on that glue. Oh, come on, in you go. So we just put a tab on the front one and a, where are you going there? Yeah, a label, didn't we? So we've got nothing much going on. I don't have to have the same one as previously. What's appealing to me? Let's see. I want a big one. That's nice. This is one of the ones that Violet has just sent me just before Christmas. Proper. There we go. Oops. Yeah, I'm ready for a cup of tea and an indigestion tablet. Oh dear me. We're supposed to be having Christmas dinner leftovers for tea tonight. We haven't had any lunch today. We're so full up. We had a sausage sandwich early on this morning for breakfast. Brunch, I suppose, but we had it really early. I didn't look at it on the back, but I'm sure the back was reasonably plain, so that'll be fine. That's lovely. Somebody could write on that as well if they wanted to. Yeah, it's nice on the back. So we'll have a label this side, I think, this time. I found a lovely round one, didn't I? But I can't find another one. Mind, we're not matching, are we? Too big. Definitely too big. I don't like the colour. Let me try and put them here and hope that they're not shining on you too much. Oh, the square one's interesting. Too small. Does the word contrary come to mind? Yeah, I am a bit. Black one's nice, but no. You just have to try a few. Final notice, we don't want that. It's all right. It's not making me sing, as they say. Well, that's got blue around it. That's quite a nice one. Just slightly too big. You see, it is time I went and had my cup of tea, isn't it? Because I'm just being awkward. I like that one. That smaller size. It's slightly smaller, so I wasn't being awkward. It's got some white bits. Let's colour them in rather than cut them off. What do you say? Well, cream bits, not white. Yeah, because I can put it there and I've still got all that lovely text from the actual page in view. A graded spelling something test, I think. Lesson 13. Ooh, that's not a lucky number, is it? Or is it lucky for some? Yeah. So beautiful, but, you know, plain, not fussy. Love it. Okay, so we got two tip outs in, flip outs. We got those two tabs made. That beautiful tags made in that beautiful, I was going to say fabric paper. Put those lovely pink bits on there. Put some nice lace on these ones, didn't we, somewhere? Oh yes, nice lace on those lovely embroidery pieces. It's starting to be a bit of a cutie, this. So yeah, probably get a couple more flip outs, or tip outs, flip ins, whatever you call them, in it. Yeah, it's definitely getting fatter. And those two tabs, journal cards, I will get backed, and perhaps add a couple of journal cards, and then I'll do a flip through. So it might be a few more days than I was expecting. Okay, hope you enjoyed seeing that. I loved chatting with you for nearly an hour today, and I'll be back tomorrow. What day is tomorrow? Oh yeah, it's Neil's fishing, so it's Friday hopefully tomorrow. So yeah, I'll be back with something. I don't know what yet. Have a lovely evening, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.